Finally, the date is set, August 26th. What was your reaction when this news came out?
I was surprised, but I suppose at the end of the day, it's not that big a surprise. There's really one or a few 100 million reasons why this fight is happening, and that's because people will pay for it.
Bottom line, it's all about the money, right?
And that's really what it always comes down to, right? I mean, and that's the interesting part, that they were able to actually get this deal done. What, in terms of how the money broke down to you, is the most interesting part?
So I don't have all the details in front of me right now, but the interesting part is that for both of these fighters, this is the most lucrative fight that can be made, maybe in any, not just boxing or MMA, but any sport. Floyd Mayweather, as we all know, has broken the record for the biggest pay-per-view, biggest fight a few times. But given the fact that his win over Manny Pacquiao wasn't the most thrilling thing in the world, there's really no one left in boxing that can draw this kind of interest for him. On the other side, Conor McGregor is the biggest star in MMA, but more people want to see him box Floyd Mayweather than would like to see him fight anyone in the UFC. So for both of these guys, this is the biggest possible payday. And if you look at both of them, Floyd arguably is taking a risk to his reputation, though most people don't think it's a big risk. However, Conor McGregor, this is a free shot. This is easy money. If he loses, it's not going to affect his reputation at all.
Right. No, he was supposed to lose in boxing. The great Floyd Mayweather, one of the greatest fighters of all time. Getting back to that, another loser potentially could be boxing as a sport. What concerns do you have about that, Gautham?
Well, it is a concern to folks who spend a lot of time in boxing like myself that this just furthers the reputation of boxing as a three-ring circus, the wild, wild west. There's no rules. Why should Conor McGregor, a guy who hasn't fought in the boxing ring since he was a teenager, never had a professional fight, get a shot at the best fighter in the world for the chance to be the #1 ranked boxer in the world? Obviously, there are thousands of fighters out there who fight years and years to earn a shot like this, and they don't get it. Boxing is not like the NFL or somewhere else where there are playoffs and an oversight body to direct who does what. It's very much an entertainment business, and so rating sells. Conor McGregor brings the ratings, so he gets the fight.
But then why does Floyd accept this fight? If for anything else, it could damage the sport of boxing and damage his reputation.
Well, I don't think too many people in boxing ever wonder about what's going to damage boxing if you've watched any of the recent boxing news. Floyd is far from the only fighter who's selective, I should say, about his opponents. We have some other really big fights coming up this year, like Triple G versus Canelo. That's one that took a couple years to make, but it is happening. This is a tradition in boxing. Fighters say they like to let fights marinate and let the fans get hype. Fans say fighters like to wait until their opponent shows signs of weakness. In Floyd's case, he's 39 years old. He's 49-0. He's only got a couple fights left in him, period, before he probably Father Time comes calling for him. And Conor McGregor, again, is essentially an amateur boxer. To Floyd, this is easy work, and he's going to walk away with a 9-figure payday to fight someone who's never been in a professional boxing ring. That sounds like the perfect matchup.